Levi, great to see you.
Good morning.
For us, this is all very exciting, very much a behind-the-scenes look in your recovery. I suppose for you, this is just another day in what has been, 8 months?
Yeah,
so
7, 8
far?
months, yeah.
How are you?
I'm good. I'm getting there now, so it's a lot easier, but yeah, it's been a tough 7, 8 months.
Okay, well, what have we got ahead of us today then?
Get ready, go downstairs to the gym, do some of the physios, do some prep, and get outside.
All right, well, without further ado then, should we get cracking?
Let's have it.
We tend to start each day with some manual therapy, just mobilising the patella, making sure we restore internal rotation, and then some manual activation to switch on some of those muscles before we start with some electrical stimulation on the muscles, and then we'll roll into the gym after that. Electrical muscle stimulation.
You go through your whole rehab with this machine.
I normally start with just slower ones, just to get myself going a bit. People just think that the knee joint just flexes and extends, but it don't, it also rotates. That's what people don't know, that's what you learn from an ACL injury. How was that? See all them weights over there? Yeah, I've completed them all. Now, I don't have many bad moods. But back when I was down bad, it was one good day to every 6 bad days. And when they're bad days, don't talk to me. Don't talk to me.
We're just coming out of the gym, and that was, as we would know, the warm-up, was it, or activation, as
prep.
it's better known?
Yeah, prep. That's how we call it, prep.
Okay.
To prepare you for what we're about to do on the pitch now.
Yeah.
It's an important bit of our day. I think we all do it before every session, which people don't really see.
Yeah.
But it's huge to make sure you're ready to actually go on the pitch and then warm up yourself from there.
I think this is it. Everyone gets a bit excited about this bit, but actually that bit doesn't happen without the important stuff you've just done, right?
Definitely. I've been doing the stuff in there for about 4 or 5 months now.
Yeah.
Before I even got a chance to touch the grass, so it's been huge to me, and I've got to carry it on even when I'm back playing fully.
Yeah, this is it. I think fans get so excited about hearing a player is on the grass.
Yeah.
Is it the same for you yourself? Just hearing that term, those words, that's a huge part of the progression, right?
Yeah, 100%. Even when you just touch the grass for the first time, you're having little jogs around the pitch and that, like, just being on it, there's something about it that just spikes your levels and just makes you happy, and like you're kind of back to your usual life, which you've missed so much of.
And a bit of fresh air, isn't it?
There's nothing wrong with that. When you're stuck in there for 6 hours a day or however long it is, it's tough down there. So when you come out and like you said, you've got fresh air, you've got the sun out, it's nice.
Yeah,
really nice.
Well, the stage is set for you to have a great training session out here. So we'll let you get on to the next bit, the exciting part, right?
Exciting part.
All right, you get to it. We'll catch you in a bit.
Thank you.
You're going to start on the first hurdle.
Yeah.
Over, nice and light, big rotation. When you come to the top, right volley, left volley, little jog back to the top. Okay? Off we go. Perfect. Nice and smooth through your hips, like set. Good. Jog it back, top back. Good. Push, 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 push. Go, Levi. Work your feet, nice and low. Take your time there. Okay, a little decel. Good, left foot just set. Good, drop off. Walk, walk, walk. Good, press, drop. Good, crossover, slide the line. Perfect. Slide, little crossover. Lovely, Levi. Excellent. Perfect. Brakes on. Good, take it behind. Punch it in. Rest. Very good. Big rest, walk it, walk it. Big rest. Love that. Plate. Good, take your time. Good, man. Same again. Yep. Good, come alive. Good, play back down. Good, Levi. Okay, 50%. Edge of the box. Good, Levi. Good, Levi. Perfect. Nice and bright on the ball. Nice and bright, wherever you want. Keep it clean. Good, work again. Yep. Good, Levi. That's the one. Good. Off you go, 50%. Top. Good, have a rest. Bit more tempo here. Good, outside, inside. Outside, inside. Good, make sure the pass to me is clean. Good, it's 60%, 60%. Good, Levi. Good, Levi. Good, Levi.
Hard morning of training done.
Yeah.
On to the best part of the day now, isn't it? Lunch?
Yeah, lunch, my favourite part for sure.
But to recap then what you've done, we had a bit of activation,
Yep.
and then you're out on the grass. How was that?
Yeah, it was tough. Every day is tough being injured, but it's what I need to do to keep ticking off boxes and to keep moving forward.
Yeah, absolutely. And as I mentioned, on to the really exciting part now, which
Definitely.
is refueling. I mean, you must have worked up a bit of an appetite this morning, haven't
Yeah,
you?
I'm starving now. Can't wait for it.
Okay, I think I've heard what we've got on the menu, but do you have a favourite?
Yeah, it's my special. If you go into the kitchen and ask for Levi's special, they'll make you this. So.
Okay, and it looks as if we're somewhere special to eat it. Usually you'd be eating a bit further that way in the canteen, is it?
Yeah.
Okay,
Here at the cottage.
but this is the cottage, which
Yeah.
is a bit of a special corner of the training ground, is it?
Definitely.
Okay.
You only come in here if you're special. If
Okay.
not, you're not allowed.
Oh, well, we are honoured, so thanks for having us. And let's go in and get some lunch, shall we?
Perfect, thank you.
We've talked this up quite a bit, but I can see why now. I mean, our viewers won't be able to smell this, but it smells sensational. Talk us through what we've got.
This is the Levi special. I think all the chefs know. It is penne, green pesto, red pesto, cream, chicken. I think that's about it. And then I don't normally add greens. I was just trying to make it look good. So I'm not too sure.
I'm sure there's some nutritional value in there somewhere as well.
Yeah, somewhere, but and then also sweet chili on top, and it is phenomenal. I started having it, and then players started, let me taste it, let me taste it. And now it's Levi's pasta.
So it's known as Levi's pasta?
Yeah. You go and ask the boys, do you know what Levi's pasta is? They say, yeah.
Oh, wow, this is a special occasion that we're getting to sample this. I mean, they're quite big portion sizes. I haven't really done much to earn this, but I imagine you're going to wolf this down, aren't you?
I'll give it a good go at least. And then we've got our drinks over here too.
Okay, what have we got here? Let's see. Okay.
That's mine.
Levi's here.
And then we got yours here.
I see the cup.
I'm not too sure what these got in. Obviously, I just drink what they give me, but I think these are like good for inflammation, I think.
It's like more of a protein
This is a protein shake, yeah. This is obviously where I've done gym and also trained. Still need to keep putting the muscle on.
Yes.
Can't let it go down, you know what I mean? Especially when I'm building muscle now where I lost so much through injury.
And then this one, presumably it looks like more of a sort of fruity cocktail, is it?
I think so, yeah.
What do you usually like in your smoothies?
I like a tropical smoothie, me.
Okay.
That's me, tropical smoothie. Obviously, I have this every day without fail. So make it, to be fair, they are top. They make it as soon as I come in from training. It's always made there. It's always in the fridge for lunch. So I have this every day too.
Okay.
So yeah, I am in perfect condition because of these lot.
Yeah.
These guys,
I mean, it does take a village, doesn't it? We've seen a lot of people out with you on the grass, in the gym, but the nutrition side of it as well is so important.
It's huge, yes, definitely. Especially like where the days are so tough at the moment. You need to fuel up properly to keep going.
Yeah.
So that's what they're really good at, to be fair.
Well, this is torture, smelling this here and talking about it. Should we go and eat it?
Let's go scrun it.
All right, brilliant. I'll let you take, I think that one's slightly bigger. You've earned that, that's fine. Well, that was delicious. I can see why it's called the Levi Special, because it was indeed quite special. I've not burnt as many calories as you today, so this was a bit too much, but you've wolfed that down.
Yeah, it was nice. It's my go-to every day. Like, I know I can finish a plate, and I know it gives me all the energy I need to carry on.
Well, you've worked hard this morning. Was that quite a standard day with where you're at in your recovery now?
A standard Monday, because I've had a big day last Saturday. I'll have a big day on Wednesday, and it goes on. Like you build up during the week. So today's ain't too bad.
And is the progress more tangible now? Imagine in the early days, you're doing slight mobility that you're thinking, I need to remind myself this is a percentage. But do you find the weeks now, it's much clearer to you that you are getting closer and closer?
100%. The first month or two when you're doing stuff,
you're like, what is the point? You feel like they're wasting your time.
Yeah.
But now, like, you're on the grass and you're progressing. If you're doing more turns off your leg or something like that, you can feel the progressions and, like, yeah, definitely getting closer.
When you go back to those early months, is there one particular memory you cast back to that, yeah, that was pretty dark?
Probably every day.
Really?
Like
It's quite
coming
relentless.
in and then going down in the gym and you're like moving your leg or you're just trying to pick your leg up and you're struggling and it's like, or bending your knee because you lose all the range of your knee. Oh, it's like, it was one of the worst things ever.
How hard is it to keep the faith in those moments?
I probably lost it, to be fair. Like, we're so repetitive and you're like, obviously, I've got good people there that are telling me you do need to do this, but you're really not trying to listen to that. You can't be bothered for it. So it's tough, but you just got to get through the days, that's it. Like, what can you do? You can't sit and cry, you got to just get through it.
Yeah, the coaches that you've been working with today that we've met, I've said it a couple of times, it really takes a village of people. I suppose by default, they're not just colleagues, are they? They must become friends because it's not just a physical comeback, but there's such a mental strain to all of this.
Yeah, definitely. They put up with me, they've managed me well in terms of days when I am really down, they ain't gonna treat me the same as when I'm happy. They're gonna modify the day and just try and get it done and get me through it. So they've been the best people for me, to be fair. I've got nothing but flowers and good things to say about them. And like you see today, like they will push me when I need to be pushed and make sure that I'm doing the work. So they've helped me so much, to be fair.
How have you got through those real low points? What do you think has been key?
The people around me,
Yeah.
like in here and away from football, they've just kept me going. And at the same time, like I haven't really had a choice. Got to keep going. I can't quit, can I?
Just how bad was it at times? Was it almost worse than you can imagine?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
It was tough. It was really tough, but I'm happy I've gone through it and I stay strong because I know that now that I'm mentally stronger than I have ever been before. And I know, touch wood, but if that ever happens again, I know I can go through it because I've done it before.
There's never a good time for these things to happen, but you look at it, it felt like you were just on this upwards trajectory. You got the Club World Cup, you scored such an important goal with the Champions League qualification. You're such a fan's favourite here, it's all coming together. Like, what was going through your head in those early days?
Yeah, it was tough because, like, I was speaking to my dad about it. We was talking about it, he's like, you go from being on top of the world to not knowing where you are and, like, being down bad. And that's how I felt, like, from winning the conference or scoring, then conference, then Club World Cup, and then going on holiday where, you're enjoying it, but you're celebrating still. To come back first day and do that, it's a humbling experience. It shows you what life's about, you know what I mean? You can never be too high because it will bring you down. And that's what happened to me.
Do you have almost like a bit of an identity crisis with it?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Like, when you're not playing and you're not on the pitch, like, for most footballers, who are you really? You know what I mean? Because this is your life, and when it gets taken away from you, it's like you're missing a part of yourself. And then you've got to, like, try and find other ways to keep yourself entertained and keep going, but it's so hard to do that.
What have you been doing to keep yourself entertained? You're quite a keen reader, aren't you?
Yeah. As a footballer, each day you're using so much energy. By the time you go to bed, you're tired. Now I'm not. I'm just laying down. So I'm going to bed and my brain's just ticking and ticking. It's like you can't sleep and it's so long. So I just started reading.
What kind of books are you reading?
More like motivational books, like books that are going to help me where I am now and try and change my mindset.
And what would you say, are there any particular books that have really stuck with you that you've taken bits and pieces
There was one
from?
that Danny Welbeck sent to me. It's from like Michael Jordan, Kobe's personal trainer, I think.
Okay.
And he kind of just like describes why they're the best and how they worked and like what zones they got themselves into. And like I was reading that and it's like, straight away I text Wells back and I said, all right. So one of the quotes in it is, you're a cleaner. And that's like the top athletes. And I text Wells back saying, I'm a cleaner straight away. And from that, I was
cleaner?
going,
What's the context behind that?
it's like someone that can be in the mode where they're in the zone, nothing can affect them, and they're not too angry or not angry enough. They're just right in that zone, that killer zone. And that's what he's explaining about, like Kobe and Michael Jordan. That's what zone they was in when they played all the time. And like I'd go in here and I'd be telling the physios, now I'm a cleaner. I swear, they'd be so confused. But I started telling them, if I start slacking, say you're not a cleaner, and they'll get me going again.
That's brilliant. I understand you're across this, is it a digital book service? Can you tell us a little bit more about that?
So it's Story Zoo, and basically we're just trying to sign as many schools up as possible. So it's digital ebooks, there's over 1,000 on there, and it's literally when schools sign up, kids can read for free. And it's just giving kids another chance to read, which is probably nowadays a bit more accessible. So we're really excited about it, and we just want to get as many schools signed up as possible, because you know the statistics of kids reading right now is at an all-time low. So we need to try and change that as a community, and this is one way to do it.
Well, credit to you, because with the situation that you've been in, you could feel sorry for yourself, but how much do things like that keep you motivated, give you that perspective?
100%, because then it takes you away of being not just a footballer. So that's obviously, you go from feeling not like a footballer, and then you give something which can actually make a difference and go with that feeling. So just trying to keep yourself busy on the side, and you know, people that know me, I love to try and make a difference and do something good. And that, when that came up, it was a no-brainer.
Have you watched much football?
I've watched every game of my team.
Is it frustrating when you're watching Chelsea?
Oh yeah, 100%. Like, because I'm still getting the same emotions, just not playing, so I can't do anything to affect it.
You're like us now, the fans.
Nah, I'm literally like that. So I've got all this anger or joy, but I can't do anything. I can't help the team, or I can't. Like, I start feeling like a pundit myself. Like when I'm sat there, I'm saying, "Why is he doing that for?" But then when I'm playing, like when people are questioning me, I'm thinking, who is he to be telling me what to do? You know what I mean? So you learn both sides, which has been a good thing, to be fair.
Yeah, it's perspective again, isn't it? We are approaching sort of the 8-month mark, are we? And life comes at you fast in football, as you know, and in this period of time, there has been a change in manager. What's that been like to navigate from the position that you've been in?
Yeah, of course, it naturally would be tough, because I'm not on the pitch to affect anything, but I think Liam's came in and he's been top with myself, top with the boys. He's came in and been very open with everyone. From the first day, you know, he come in, he told us what he wants, he told us how good he knows we are and what we can achieve.
You are in quite like regular discourse with him, you'd say, Yeah,
he's been very good with me, like putting me for chats. Making it really open so I can go and talk to him if I've got any problems or anything I'm thinking. So he's been really good with that.
And has it impacted anything with your timeline?
I think we made a plan from when I first done the injury with the performance team, where no matter who is in charge, we're going to take our time and make sure I'm correct, because we don't want it to be rushed and then me get more problems. We know we're going to be out for 6 to 9 months. We know that's going to be the timeline, so why try rush it and, you know, affect it badly in the future? If we can take our time and make sure I'm fully correct and ready to come back and actually help the team.
How much are you looking forward to getting back?
It's everything. Being with the boys on the pitch and like going through things together. That's what I miss. Like, of course you want to win every game, but when you lose, you're still with that bond. You're still together through it, and that's what I miss. It's like going to war every day. You know what I mean? You wouldn't want to miss it, because you feel like you're letting people down. So that's how I've been feeling. But yeah, I'm so excited just to be out there and just enjoying it.
It looks as if things are going really well. Internally, is that how you feel? Like it's all mending in the way that you hoped for, and that you can go out there hopefully with the strength, the confidence that you had before it happened?
Yeah, 100%. Probably better than I thought it would be. I feel as good as new when I go on the pitch and run around and that, and especially where I've had like a mindset reset, where I've been away for so long. I've just like back to square one again. And I know I'm not going to be myself for a long time when I get back playing, because I'm going to be rusty. It's natural, but I know when I do get back and get the games under my belt, I know it will click again. Yeah,
and I appreciate you don't want to put any exact timelines on this, because it adds pressure that you don't need, but you are a fan's favourite. Chelsea fans are going to be desperate to see you out there. We had heard it could potentially line up with the end of the season. Is that still what you're aiming for?
Yeah, definitely. As long as things keep going well and I'm progressive.